welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a full body bar class. So I love today's class. We have a little bit of everything in this class, which means we're really not staying on any one thing too long. This is a fantastic, low impact, full body workout, about 45 minutes. And for equipment, we are going to be using a set of light weights. So I use a set of 2-pound weights when I'm doing bar. I would not recommend going higher than 5s at the most. Honestly, maybe have a set of 5s and a set of 2s or 3s nearby, because you'll be shocked at how quickly this high repetition, low weight can burn out your shoulders. To start, just set your weights off to the side. You don't need them. And I want you to come up to the top of your mat, finding your feet in parallel. So all 10 toes are pointing forward. Hands can just come to the heart or to your hips so they're out of your way. Come down into a squat position and pause. Shift weight back into the heels. Lift the heart and really wrap the sides of the waist in. Now from here, we're going to rise all the way up and pull the left knee up to the chest. Lower the left foot down, come back to the squat. Switch, rise up, right knee pulls to the chest. Lower down to the squat, faster, go. It's left knee march, it's right knee march, left knee march, and right knee march. Keep going like that. So going as fast or as slow as you feel ready for. Every time you come down into the squat, really actively pull your hips back and shift your weight back into your heels. Every time you stand, finding the balance. So really driving down through the supporting foot and squeezing through the outer glute. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last time, hold it low in the squat, just pulse, little down, little down. Pause here, catch your breath as you pulse the hips. Think about elongating the spine, really reaching the hips back and the crown of the head forward. Wrap the sides of the waist in and feel your pubic bone drawing up towards your belly button here. So we're really supported and strong through the abdominals. 8 more here, go 8, 6, go 4, 3, one more time, rise up, march the left knee to the chest, pause. Step your left foot back, coming into a lunge. Rise up, left knee lifts. Left foot down, come back to the squat. Switch your right knee up. Right foot back, you lunge. Right knee up. Lower down to the squat faster. It's left leg, lunge, left knee, squat. It's right knee, lunge, right knee, squat. You've got it. Left leg lift, left leg lunge, left leg lift to your squat. Right knee lift, right knee lunge, right knee lift. Keep going just like that. Now maybe you want to speed it up, but really focus here on finding your balance, letting your heart rate start to elevate, doing whatever works for you with your arms. Last one on the left. Last time on the right. Now I want you to lift your left knee, hold it. Step your left foot way back behind you, quarter turn, face me. Wide turn out, hands come to the inner thighs. Whew, pause here for a moment, taking a twist. Left shoulder to the right knee. Catch your breath. Little rotation through the spine. Pressing open through the left inner thigh. Inhale through center and we'll switch. Right shoulder to left knee. Press the right inner thigh open. Getting a little twist here. Big breath in. One more time either side. Exhale, switch. Maybe find a little sway side to side. Inhale through center. Exhale, last time. Twisting right shoulder toward left knee. Inhale, come to center. Rise all the way up. Arms reach overhead. Rotate the legs to parallel. And then wide leg forward folds, melting over both legs. Crown of the head is heavy down towards the mat. And then just take a moment, maybe sway your hips or let your shoulders, your upper body release. Maybe shake the head no or yes. Big breath in and a big breath out. Walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Plant your hands, step back, downward dog. Take a moment in this down dog and maybe pedal through the feet. Feeling how the backs of the legs are doing today. Pressing into all 10 finger pads and really reaching your heart back towards your thighs. Active through the shoulders. Big breath in here. And out. Roll through the spine, come to your high plank. We're gonna tap down onto our forearms, forearm plank. Elbows are underneath armpits. Hands are in line with the elbows. Draw your heart forward here and just find stillness. Push into the forearms and really spread your shoulder blades wide. The back of the head is pressing up towards the sky, and we're reaching energy back through the heels, so really long through the crown of the head, all the way to the heels. Engage the thighs, really pressing the quadriceps up to the sky. Take a big breath in, and out. Bring your thumbs together to touch, rotate side plank, right arm reaches up to the sky, left forearm presses down into the mat. Now really lift up through the left side obliques, shoulders stack, hips are stacked, and really feel how you can extend the right fingers up, open across the chest, and push down into the outer edges of your feet to lift the hips even higher. Take a breath in here, and a breath out. Coming through center, switch other side, right forearm down, left fingertips and reach up to the sky, shoulders and hips stack on top of one another, left fingers reach high, push into the outer edges of the feet, lift the hips and feel the right side obliques fire up. Really short transitions here. Not staying in any one position in this plank series too long. Take a big breath in, and out. Come back to your forearm plank. We're gonna hold this forearm plank, finding the hands in line with the elbows one more time, push back through the heels, reach forward through the crown of the head and just breathe here. You're only holding for 8 counts. 8, 7, spreading the shoulder blades wide, 6, really lifting up through the abdominal wall, it's 4, it's 3, it's 2, child's pose, big toes together, knees wide, reach the fingertips forward and release the seat down towards the heels. Take a big breath in and let it go. Walk yourself up to a seated position. We're going to swing our legs around in front of us, coming into a seated deep core series. Now, before we even start, if you know you have really tight hamstrings and hip flexors, I would encourage you to do this with your back up against a wall. So go ahead and move yourself if you feel like you'll be more successful. Wherever you are, up against a wall or on your mat, I want you to bend your knees and find your heels driving down into the floor. Spread your fingertips wide and tent them down right next to your thighs here. Now start by finding a nice long neutral spine. So we're reaching the crown of the head up to the sky. Shoulders are stacked over ribs and ribs are stacked over hips. Now most often in this position, we tend to lean back or round through the low back. So really think about pushing down through your sitting bones and shifting your chest so that it's stacked over your pelvis here. Take a big inhale and reach up to the crown of the head. As you exhale, I want you to push your fingertips down into the ground and wrap your abdominals around you, really hugging in. Inhale, grow taller, release the push down of the fingertips. Exhale, re-engage, push the fingertips down, wrap the abdominals around you, maintaining this neutral spine. So it's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, engage. Keep going like that. So every time you engage, I'm not really going to be able to see you doing anything. Well, obviously I can't see you. You may not be able to see me doing anything. But what's happening is I'm drawing my inner thighs together towards one another. I'm lifting my pelvic floor. I'm hugging my hip bones in towards each other. I'm wrapping the sides of the waist in towards the belly button. And I'm feeling the front and back body hug in, like they're trying to meet in the middle. 2 more like this. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, push down and engage. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now on your next exhale, I want you to float your right leg just a few inches off the mat. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, push down, right leg lifts. Inhale, lower. Switch on your next exhale, left leg marches up. Inhale down, keep going like that, side to side. So, as you lift the leg, Be sure you're not leaning back at all, okay? We're keeping the ribs and the shoulders stacked over the hips. In order to do that, you may not actually be able to lift the leg. You might just feel the energy, imagining you're lifting the leg, hugging the abdominal wall back, and feeling the deep core activation here. Now, are your hip flexors going to be active? Yes, they are, absolutely. That is okay. Deep core and hip flexors work together. They are a unit, right? And so it's okay to strengthen your hip flexors when you're doing core work. In fact, it's good for you, okay? But this isn't gonna be a super long series. So if they're really talking to you, I promise it's not gonna be very long. Last time on the left leg, you've got this. Exhale. Inhale, ready? Both legs. Exhale, both legs. Inhale, over. Exhale, push down fingertips. Inhale, over. 2 more times. You've got it, you've got it. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, push down, hold it. 4. Legs lifted. 3. Shoulders soft. 2. Heels down, extend the legs long. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. I promised we wouldn't stay in anything too long today. Legs long, melting the forehead down towards the shins here, just softening through the upper body. Take a breath in and out. Roll yourself up, crossing at the ankles. Come on up. We're going to grab our weights, and we're coming into a kneeling series. So if you know this is uncomfortable on your knees, go ahead and roll your mat up or grab a blanket or something for some cushion. Weights are in hands, left leg stays down, right leg is gonna reach out to the side here. Okay, we're coming to a little mermaid and side body flow. Squeeze the weights right at your heart and pause here for a moment. Push down into the top of the left foot, hips are square toward me, and you're anchoring the outer right foot into the mat here. Feet are in line. I'd rather say foot is in line with the knee. Shoulders and hips are square toward me. Now from here, take an inhale, and as you do that, you're gonna hinge over towards the left. As you exhale, I want you to feel your right side obliques pull you back upright. Inhale, hinge it over. Exhale, pull it up. So I'm guessing as we finish that really quick little deep core series, you were probably thinking, man, core work is light today. So we're transitioning now into some mermaid work, which is very deep and intense oblique work. The reason I wanted to give you that quick little deep core activation first is to make sure we are also wrapping the abdominals in as we take this little side to side movement, okay? So every time you exhale, not only are you using your right obliques to pull you up, but I also want you to think about that deep core firing we just found in our seated position. So inner thighs hug towards each other, pelvic floor lifts up, and you feel the front and back body hug towards each other as you pull yourself up. 2 more times and then we'll add on. The last time like this. Now hinge it over, hold it there. As you exhale, I want you to twist just slightly down towards the mat. And as you inhale, I want you to twist just slightly up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, rotate up. So this rotation is not coming from your shoulders. It's coming from your obliques, from your mid-spine. So your rib cage rotates down, rotates up. The weights are staying right in the center of the chest, and it's the chest that is rotating here, not the shoulders. So feeling this work into the outer right obliques here. So you twist down, tiny, tight little twist up. 3 more like that. Twist it down. Twist it up. 2 more. Last time. Now rotate toward me, squaring your shoulders. You're still leaning over towards the left. From here, open the arms out as you exhale. Pull the arms in as you inhale. So we're feeling length through both sides of the waist here, but I'm really wanting this to mostly be in your right side obliques. So the outer right side of the waist here is holding you steady. If you're not feeling it, I want you to hinge over a little bit more and make sure that your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked, so we're not leaning forward or back. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, I want you to keep the arms open. Now from here, just come down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. You've got it. Little down, little up. Go a little down and little up. 4 more. 3 more. Go 2. Now this time, pull yourself up 1 inch, just hold. Arms get a little bit longer. Reach the crown of the head and then maybe hinge over, keeping that length in your spine just 1 inch deeper. Things are gonna change. We're gonna keep working the obliques, but also add in some side body work for the right glute and hip. In 4, 3, 2, set this weight in your left hand down. Plant your left hand. Now take your left shin and spin it in slightly so you give yourself a little bit more balance support here, okay? Left hand presses down, right leg is gonna lift, hips are still stacked, right arm is still reaching up to the sky. Right leg taps the ground, right leg lifts, you've got it. Inhale, tap, exhale to lift. Now this weight in your right hand, we'll ditch it soon, I promise. We have more isolated arm work coming up in a little bit. At any point though, if you want to keep the weight for extra shoulder work, feel free to do that. We're just getting a little bonus shoulder workout, and then we'll focus solely on obliques and hips. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1, hold the right leg up, trace little circles with the right leg. Does not matter the direction, we're gonna switch directions, tiny little circles. Now, both sides of your obliques are still working. You can even think back to that side plank we did at the very intro of class. Lifting up to the left side waist, shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Reverse the circle of your right leg. Nothing is moving besides the right thigh bone in the socket here. So use your abdominals to stabilize yourself. Reach the right arm up a little straighter. We're gonna set it down in 4, 3, 2. Keep your right leg where it is. Just set the weight down. And then reach the right arm up overhead here, really elongating. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hand taps thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, you tap. So we're working both sides of the hips and the glutes here. So we're really using the top of the left foot pushing down to remind us to lift up to the left side obliques, stabilizing with the outer left glute. Right leg is staying in parallel, so the top of the foot is pointing toward me. We pull knee and hand to each other, reach them long. 3 more. 2 more. Last time, tap. Reach overhead, hold it. Little pulses up with the arm and leg. Go up and lift and lift and lift. Soften to the right shoulder. Reach to the right toes and really pulse up and up. Can you squeeze the right thigh, getting the right leg a little longer? Now, if your left wrist is done, you can do this on your left forearm, but please know we are almost through with the series. 16 more little pulses. Here go 16, 15. Relax the shoulders. Push into the top of the left foot. Reach to the right toes. 8 more. 6 more. Go 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right leg higher. Reach the right fingers longer and push up through the left side hip. Hold 4, a little bit higher with the right leg. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, sit down on your heels. Take a moment, fluid side bend. Left arm reaches up and over. Ooh, and right arm reaches up and over. Side to side here, releasing, working both hips in that position. So as you can imagine, the second side is going to be more challenging, right? So just give yourself a moment here, breathing, moving fluidly from side to side. Then we are going to take that whole series on the second side. Grab your weights. Now, if you were uncomfortable on that first side on your knee, go ahead and roll your mat up for a little cushion, okay? I think that's a really good option here. Left leg is going to reach out to the side. The right leg stays as it is. So we squeeze the weights at the chest and pause for a moment. Take this left hip and press it forward toward me, okay? A lot of times we want to roll open towards the extended leg. Now really push into the top of the right foot. Reach the crown of the head long and find that same neutral spine alignment we had in our seated position. So ears over shoulders, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. from here. Inhale, hinge it over to the right. Exhale, pull yourself up using left side obliques. Inhale, hinge. Exhale. Keep going just like that. So this mermaid series, it's like deceptively challenging in my opinion, because it's really hard to keep your hips still. You want to think about squeezing the inner thighs towards each other, pushing down through the top of the right foot, and then making sure that you're leaning directly to the side. So we're not shifting ourselves forward or back here. Shoulders and hips are in the same plane, and we're just rotating, not rotating, moving over to the side, not rotating, and then pulling yourself back up. So really think about what muscles are pulling you up. Yes, your deep core is firing, and then you're really feeling the left side of your waist pulling yourself up. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Now this time take it over, hold it. As you exhale, it's that tiny little twist down towards the mat. As you inhale, it's that tiny little twist up to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate down. Inhale, rotate up. So a little bit of movement for the spine here. So now you are rotating. It's tiny, but there is a rotation happening through your spine. My hips, however, are not rotating. Hips are still. Imagine this twist is really coming from your rib cage. So feel your ribs rotate down and your ribs rotate up. That's gonna make it a smaller movement, but it's gonna make it a more effective movement. So remember, the size of the movement, especially in a bar class, is so not the point, right? The point is efficacy, right? How can you move efficiently and effectively? 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale down. Inhale up. Square your shoulders toward me. Hold it there. On your next breath out, reach that weights out. Inhale, squeeze them together. Exhale, reach. Inhale in. Push down to the outer edge of your left foot. Shoulders stacked. Left side obliques. I'm hoping or talking to you here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, weight, stay up. Inhale over 1 inch. Exhale up 1 inch. Down 1 inch. Up 1 inch. Small little range of motion, right? Classic bar move. Tiny, tiny little movements, holding a contraction. Things will change soon. We're gonna come into that side body series. So a little less focus on the top left obliques. A little more work into the left glutes and the left hip. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it right there. Arms reach a little longer. Hinge over 1 more inch. Push to the outer edge of your left foot and really reach the crown of the head long. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2. Set the weight that's in your right hand down. Right hand comes down to the mat. Shift this bottom right shin to whatever angle feels best for you. Reach the left hand up to the sky, holding the weight. Left leg lifts up, lowers down. Exhale up. Inhale, lowers to the top of the left foot, stays pointing toward me. Hips and shoulders are still stacked. So now it's obliques, more so on the bottom right obliques are really lifting up just like in a side plank to support you here. Hips stay stacked, and as you lift the leg, it's not because you're collapsing into the waist, it's because you're squeezing the outer left glute. Now again, the weight in this left hand is completely optional. You know you don't hold it the whole time, so you get a little breather from it. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. This time hold the up, trace little circles. Tiny little circles here. Nothing else is moving. Push into the top of the right foot. Draw the right shoulder away from your ear and really squeeze the bottom right glute to help lift your hips up. Go 4, 3, 2, switch the other direction, little circles. Really extend out to the left toes, squeezing the left quadricep. You're here for 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Set the weight down. Left arm reaches up overhead, shoulders and hips are still square toward me. Inhale. Exhale, tap your thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Keep going like that. Try not to let anything move except for the limbs. Everything else is still unstable, so you're asking a lot out of your bottom supporting hip and glute. Reach as you inhale. Pull as you exhale. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. This time, hold the extension. Hips and shoulders square toward me. Just pulse the limbs up and up and up. Really squeeze through the left quadricep. Getting the left leg a little longer. Relax your left shoulder. And really draw both shoulders down the back, lifting up to the supporting obliques. And that supporting right glute is working here for 16, 15. You'll hold it. Keep breathing. 8 more right here. Go. It's 8. It's 6. It's 4, 3. Hold it right there. Inhale, get everything a little longer. Exhale, lift the leg a little higher. Lift up to the bottom supporting hip. Hold 4, 3, 2. Whoo, this time, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, seat to your heels. Rest your forehead down. Take a big breath in and let it go. Shift your hips forward, tuck your toes, and we'll lift our hips up, downward dog. Take a moment here, stretch out the hamstrings, maybe pedal through the feet, swinging the hips side to side, getting a little stretch for the outer hip, the outer glute. Like I said, today's class is really gonna move. No one section is too long, so we're flowing right from here into some isolated arm work. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Grab both weights. And then bend the knees, push through the heels, slowly roll yourself up to stand. Go ahead and turn and face me. We're gonna come to our arm work series. So one weight into either hand. Really simple. I want you to start with bicep curls. So this is gonna feel so gentle, so light. If you have a heavier set of weights, this would be the opportunity to grab them. But if you're like me and you're just using the 2-pounders today, amazing. I love that decision too. Really think about squeezing your weights and create more resistance for yourself, because quite honestly, 2-3 pounds is really light for your biceps. So you need to create a little bit more resistance for yourself here. Really squeeze on the way up, but also squeeze on the way down. So it's biceps and triceps working. 4 more. We're gonna change it up. 3, 2, keep going with these bicep curls. Just take it out to a V. Go in and out. You got it. In and out. So if you are new to bar arms are probably one of my very favorite unique things about bar. The idea is that we flow from one thing to the next and just keep moving. At any point, if you get too fatigued, set the weights down, but challenge yourself to keep your arms lifted. I can vouch that I have done bar arms without weights, and I have felt a big burn. Keep going, just flip your palms to face me. So thumbs draw in, pinkies down, it's thumbs and pinkies. So it's little V-shaped hammer curls here. Relax with the shoulders, soften through the knees, and make sure you're really stacked and aligned here. So ears over shoulders, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips. We're talking about that a lot today. That's really a theme. 4 more, 3 more, 2, last time, arms bend halfway, hold it. From here, press the forearms open, reach out to straight arms, squeeze the elbows in, reach them out, and squeeze them in. So as you reach the arms out, shoulders draw down the back away from the ears. And as you squeeze the elbows in, feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, reach, exhale, squeeze. It's reach and squeeze. 3 more, go reach and squeeze. Last 2 right here, it's out and in. Now take the arms out, hold them nice and straight, just pulse them up and up. So thumbs are pointing up to the sky, palms are facing toward me. Now I want you to really elongate through both arms here. Soften the shoulders and really reach energy out through your knuckles. So we're trying to get the arms as straight as possible. You can see both arms in your peripheral vision. So the hands are slightly forward of the shoulders. 8 more pulses up. You've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2. Bend the arms to 90. Fold it down and lift them up. So rotating the palms parallel to the floor and lifting them up to the sky. So now we're getting a little rotation here in the shoulder joint. You're feeling the humerus bones, the upper arm bones, rotating in the shoulder socket. Trying to keep the arms at 90. Rotate down. Rotate, lift. 3 more. Double check you still have softness in your knees. Last time, palms rotate down. You hold it right there. Go. It's reach and row. Go, reach and pull. Relax the shoulders. Feel the movement in the shoulder blades here. So as you pull the elbows back, you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. Double check, as you squeeze the shoulder blades together, you're not flaring open to the rib cage. So continuing to knit the ribs in and down, keeping the abdominals active here. Go 4, 3, 2. Last time. Arms reach long toward me, hold it. Final hands shoulder distance, little pulses, right arm, right arm, and left arm. With your arms out in front of you, double check you didn't shift all your weight into your heels. Bring the weight to the center of the feet. 4 more sets. 4, 3, 2. The last one right, last one left. Hold it right there. Get the arms a little longer. Inhale. Now as you exhale, hinge your torso forward. Sweep the arms back behind you. Palms are facing up to the sky, tricep extension. As you inhale, push into your heels. Rise up. Sweep the arms forward, shoulder height. Exhale, hinge it forward. Inhale, lift it up. Arms sweep back. Arms sweep up. So try not to swing your arms too much here. Almost feel like you're moving through jello. Push and push. Hips back, hips stack. 4 more. We're transitioning into tricep work, and that is where we are going to finish with our weights today. 2 more. Last time here. Now take it back with the arms, hold it. Palms are facing up to the sky. Just pulse the arms up and up and up and up, really reaching out to the knuckles. If this rotation of your arms with the palms facing up is uncomfortable for you, feel free to find a different rotation, okay? Double check with the palms rotated up that your shoulders are not rolling forward. Broad across the collarbones, shoulders draw away from the ears. Go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it there, palms face each other. From here, take a little bend, stretch the elbows, go bend, reach, bend, reach. So it's like tiny little punches. Thumbs down and pinkies up. Tricep work. The goal is to keep your arms higher than your seat here. So really think about extending the arms straight and lifting them up. So we're working through the back side of the upper arm. 8 more, go 8, go 6, go 4, 3, arms stay straight, just pulse them up, go up and up and up. This is where we finish with the weights. Go lift and lift. Could you get the arms a little bit straighter? See if you can find a little more length through your spine. Wrap the rib cage in and down. 8, 7, 6. You have a final hold in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Reach the arms a little bit longer. Lift them a little bit higher and really squeeze through the triceps as we hold. And breathe right here for 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Set the weights off to the side. Amazing work. So if you are keeping track and you know what a bar class looks like, we only have one thing left, and that is thigh work. So today's thigh work is going to be using something to stabilize you. So I'm going to use my wall, but you are more than welcome to use a couch, a chair, whatever you have handy, okay? We are going to start today's thigh work a little bit differently. I want to start with a little bit of calf work. So find your feet hips distance, all 10 toes pointing forward. Really simple. Heel raise and lower. Heels lift, heels lower. So as we lift the heels here, I want you to kind of establish the stability of your ankle joints. What do I mean by that? I want you to feel your ankles squeezing in towards each other as you rise up. So you're really pushing into the big toe mound here and not letting your ankles roll out to the side. So we kind of roll to the pinky side of our feet. You want to keep that engagement all the way up through the inseam of the legs. So ankles squeeze in, inner thighs draw towards each other. And then we're maintaining this nice long spine here, okay? We're gonna add a little something here. Next time you lift up, I want you to hold it. Send your knees forward, bring your hips lower. Rise up, straight legs. Lower your heels down. One more slow. Lift the heels as high as you can get them. Send your knees forward as you bend them. Lift up tall. Lower down a little bit faster. Up, bend, straighten, and lower. Go up, bend, straighten, and lower. I think you can figure out where I'm going if you've taken my class before. So what I want you to find here, yes, your calves are working, but we're also establishing our alignment coming into a parallel thigh work series. So when you bend your knees, your shoulders are staying right where they were. We're just coming lower with them. So we do not lean forward. And your knees are going to go past your toes here, and that's okay because your heels are lifted. 3 more. Up, forward, down, and lower. 2 more. Go up, bend, lift, and lower. Last one. Go up, bend, lift. This time, lift the heels. Send the knees forward and stay right there. Heels are high. Inner thighs are drawing towards each other. Ears and shoulders, hips stacked in one long line. From here, I want you to come down 1 inch and up 1 inch. Go a little down, little up, little down, little lift. Same principles we had in our heel lifts, where I want you to feel the ankles squeeze towards each other. Inner thighs draw towards each other. But now, on top of working the calves, we're going to start to work the quadriceps as well. So this position, again, a really unique one for bar. It's really going to target the quads. And you might even start to get a little twitchy or a little shaky in this position. I tend to. It's okay. Try to breathe through it. Know that you can come out of it and go back in as you're ready. 4 more pulses. 4, 3, 2, take it down and hold it. Now left foot is not going to move. I want you to take your right foot and I want you to step out to the right about 6 inches and then step it right back in. Stay with the right leg. Right foot out, right foot in. It's a little step out and a little step in. Stay slow. A little step out and a little step in. 4 more. 4. You're staying low. You're staying lift through the chest. Relax in the shoulders. 2 more. Step it out. Step it in. Last one. Step it out. Now step this one in. Hold it. Here's where it's going to get real. Take a breath in. As you exhale, can you hover your right knee off of the floor and just hold? Standing on your left foot, you have the wall or the chair for support and balance. Feeling that shake into your left leg, at least I am. Hold 4, 3, 2, lower the right foot down, catch your breath, inhale. Exhale. We're still bent to the knees, still upright through the chest. Right leg stays. Feel free to turn around if you need to. Left foot steps out, left foot steps in. If the wall or the chair is in your way, you can just spin around so your right hand is on it, okay? I'm just gonna stay facing you so that I'm not doing this whole thing with my butt towards you. Little step out, little step in. Continue to feel the lift through the chest, the softness in the shoulders. 3 more like this, you've got it. Step it out, step it in. 2 more, step it out. Step it in. Last one, it's out. Hold the in. And again, take a big breath in. Find your balance. Float your left leg to hover. Right leg stays as it is. Just hold and breathe. Relax the shoulders. If you want it to be more challenging, get a little lower in the hips. Hold right here. 4, 3, 2, left leg down. Stay where you are. Stay in this parallel position. You can do it. 1 more time, just pulse the hips down and down and down. You won't see this position again. Little pulse, chest lifted, shoulders relaxed. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're here for 4, 3, 2, stay. Breathe in. Exhale, get a little lower. I want you to challenge yourself here. We're gonna stay low as we transition, okay? So lower your heels halfway down, but stay bent in your knees. Externally rotate your legs. Turn your legs out so your heels come together to touch and your toes are pointing out in a V shape. Heels squeeze together. Heels are hovering just an inch or two off the mat. Squeeze the heels, press the inner thighs open. Ta-da, you're in a narrow V position. Now, I'll give your thighs a little break. You ready for it? Lift all the way up, straight legs, heels go high. Lower all the way down at the heels. You've got it. Calf raise and lower. Heels lift. Ooh, you get a little thigh break. Heels lower. Now as you lift the heels in this position, I want you to think about pressing the ankle bones forward. So we're, again, not letting ourselves roll to the picky side edge of our feet. Push into the big toe mound. Press the ankles forward. Lift it up. Lower down. This time, we're going to take a slightly different finishing move for the calves, and then we'll finish this whole class with a narrow V series, okay? 2 more times, heels lift all the way up, lower all the way down. Now lift the heels, hold them there. I just want you to drop 1 inch, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it's a little pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. Yes, I'm hoping your calves are feeling this. Whoo, mine are. And go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there, inhale. Exhale, lower the heels until they touch each other. Squeeze the heels together, bend the knees, come into your narrow V. We're back to finish thigh work here. Hands can be on your hips, or you can keep a hand on the wall, your choice. From here, squeeze your heels and just start to press the thighs open. Go a little press, little press, little press, little press. I was in a funky mood today. Everything was just all mashed up, mixed up, lots of new stuff today. Let me know what you thought of this class. I thought it was really fun. We're almost done. I feel like this time has gone really quickly. I hope it has for you too. 8 more presses, out, go 8, and go 6, and go 4, 3, 2, hold it there, squeeze the heels down for 2 counts. Up, just halfway stop. It's inhale down, and exhale up. So when we come up, I want to challenge you not to come up to straight legs. We got a little breather for the thighs when we did that calf work. Now I want you to finish really working the thighs here, okay? 3 more, down, and then stop right before it feels easy. Down, stop right there. Last time, inhale down. Exhale, stop, squeeze the heels. Lift the chest, here's where we finish, pulse it. Down, and down, and down. Heels squeeze together. Big toe mounds push into the floor. Inner thighs press open. Really feel your heels squeeze in so you get a little more activation for the outer thighs, the outer glutes. You're here for 16, 15. Final hold for classes on deck. 12. Breathe. 8, 6. Go 4, 3, 2. Hold it right there. Inhale. Exhale, sink as low as you can get. Squeeze your heels. Maybe reach the arms up overhead. Soften the shoulders and get even lower. Press the thighs open. Hold here for 4. Down the class in 3, 2. Ooh, rise up. Shake out your legs. Oh my gosh. Ooh, make your way back to your mat. We'll take a good stretch. Awesome job today. When you're ready, come on back down to your mat. All 4s position. Let's take a calf stretch. Extend the left leg back behind you and push back through your left heel. Ooh. Taking a stretch for the calf muscle. I also feel this all the way up the back of my leg. Big inhale and a big exhale. One more time, breathe it in and out. From here, walk your hands forward and we'll slide the left shin forward for a pigeon stretch. So left knee comes to the left wrist. Extend your right leg long behind you. Inhale, lift up to the chest. Maybe you stay here, or if it feels okay for you, you can fold forward, resting down on your forearms. If a pigeon stretch is just not working for you today, I encourage you to take a seated figure 4 instead. stay here for 5 big breaths. So inhale, fill up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Breathe in. And out. 3 more, keep breathing. Thinking about how you can release through the left hip, the left glute with every exhale. Last time, big breath in. And let it go. Slowly come back up to your hands. Press your way back to that all fours position. And now it's the right leg that's extending back behind us. Calf stretch, pushing into the right heel. I like to shift my hips back slightly, but if you prefer to rock forward and back, feel free to do that instead. Big inhale. And exhale. Pigeon stretch, walk your hands forward a few inches. Slide the right shin forward, right knee to the right wrist. Left leg walks along behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Feel free to stay right here. Or if you have a little more flexibility and you want to come down on your forearms, go for it. Again, we'll take those 5 big breaths. Inhale. And let it go. Every time you exhale, really think about pulling the right hip back, softening it down towards the mat, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. 3 more. Last time, big breath in. And let it go. From here, just roll onto your right hip and come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Really quickly, let's take a little tricep stretch. Reach the arms up to the sky. Right hand to the center of the back. Grab a hold of the elbow. And then maybe a side bend feels good for you as you press your head back in your forearm. Relaxing through the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Come through center, we'll switch sides. Left palm to the center of the back. Grab the elbow, head presses back, and maybe you side bend over to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Coming up through center, release the stretch. We'll inhale, scoop the arms up to the sky. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class for today. Amazing work. I feel like we hit everything today. So as always, let me know what you thought of this class. I love your feedback. I love comments and like, subscribe. All of those things are so unbelievably helpful for me. And I'm so appreciative of you and everything you do. So thank you. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. So make sure to meet me back here on the mat then.